Greetings everyone, my name's Larry Smith and I put together a group of dedicated local professionals known as Legacy Transitions. Our main focus is on assisting families during transitional periods. We have extensive experience, especially in terms of probate. This commitment is a result of the personal struggle I experienced while handling the estates of my parents as an executor twice. I found myself overwhelmed with responsibilities compounded by my mourning. It was a troubling realization that my grief was being overshadowed by this technical process. That's when I realized there must be an easier way for executors and trustees to navigate these waters. Considering most of the tasks involved are non-legal, thus Legacy Transitions was born. Before we delve into the topic, let me kindly ask you to like and subscribe to our channel. To ensure you don't miss any updates, kindly activate the bell notifications feature. My contact details are provided in the description below. A respectful thank you for your continued support, and I hope that you find our information valuable. Thanks. Probate is a crucial legal procedure that helps in precise distribution of a deceased person's assets according to their will or the state's inheritance laws. The kind of assets that usually undergo probate can vary among regions, but here are some of the more common ones. First of all, real estate. Any real estate such as homes, lands, commercial buildings under the deceased person's sole ownership usually will require you go through probate. But real estate held in joint tenancy with survivorship rights or held through a living trust might bypass probate. Second, bank accounts. Again, bank accounts solely under the deceased person's name generally have to undergo probate. Still, accounts that are jointly held with survivorship rights, payable on death accounts, or accounts with particular beneficiaries can avoid probate. Investments, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and any other such investment accounts held singularly by the deceased person are likely to go through probate. On the other hand, investment accounts with specific beneficiaries or held in a living trust might escape probate. Personal belongings like furniture, jewelry, artwork, other possessions under solely the deceased person's ownership usually undergo probate. Finally, business interest. If the deceased person had business ownership or shares singularly in their name, those assets might have to go through probate as well. But if there's a succession plan or the business is held jointly or through a trust, probate might be avoidable. Please note that the probate process and the assets subjected to probate can vary based on jurisdiction. Some regions even provide simplified probate procedures for smaller estates, yet others might have more complex methods. Also, specific assets can be structured in a way that helps avoid probate altogether, like assets held in a living trust, assets with specific beneficiaries, or those that are jointly owned with survivorship rights. It's always beneficial to consult an attorney or an estate planning professional for a tailored guidance based on your jurisdiction and circumstances. We at Legacy Transitions are an association with several estate planning attorneys and would be pleased to facilitate that introduction should you need it. Now, here are two quick examples of what I just talked about that currently working with. One, the surviving spouse, also the executor, was left without financial resources as none of their bank accounts had the executor named as beneficiary. They had to resort to credit cards and friends for 4 months until they got their letters testamentary. The second one was another spouse who survived was not titled as jointly owned on any of the real estate investments, leading the executor to probate all 16 properties. Hence, it's highly advisable to consult an attorney when discussing title ownership for real property. Thanks. If you wish to acquire a complimentary list of my local professionals, please do not hesitate to get in touch with me. Your questions and inputs are highly valued, so feel free to reach out to me via text, email, or phone call. Kindly note my contact details can be found in the description. Thank you.